Hello viewers, in this edition of Ghana Travels, we bring you face to face with the shakers and movers of the travel industry. Are you a pilot or a flight controller? Are you a tour operator or a travel agent? Are you a restaurateur or a hotelier? Listen to your reps as they bring you wishes for the new year, Afishiapa. But more importantly, hear them as they review the past year, tell us why the industry succeeded or failed, and then take a confident look into the future. Watch this.
I am Simon Alote, Director General of the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority. We, as an industry regulator and air navigation services provider, truly had a very successful year, which was evidenced by the absence of any serious incidents. We are really on track to achieve our vision of becoming a world-class regulator and air navigation services provider. We also gave assistance to several countries in the sub-region by organizing ab initio air traffic control programs at GATA for them. 2017, we intend to focus more on security oversight at the cargo terminals. We're also going to certify all AFSEC aviation security screeners to improve on the overall level of security. We have also recovered from the operational and coordination challenges we encountered in 2015 when Togo and Benin decided to split from the FIR and to manage their own airspace. Operations are back to normal, and we have even enhanced coordination with adjacent flight information regions, which will ultimately lead to a seamless air traffic management provision. As an air navigation services provider, we invested heavily in upgrading the regional airports in 2016. The communication systems, the air traffic consoles, and the weather observation systems were all replaced with state-of-the-art systems, which has ensured improved safety of our domestic airline operations. We are also embarking on the upgrade of the air navigation systems at the Kotoka International Airport. We just commenced the construction of a new air navigation services complex, which will replace the existing control center, which was built in the 60s. On the domestic aviation industry front, the domestic carriers, Starboy and AWA, have performed very creditably. Indeed, the reduction in the price of aviation fuel has helped to improve the viability of their operations, and I strongly believe that we'll see an improvement in their fleet next year. Both AWA and Starboy have commenced operations to Nigeria, and I know in their plans for 2017 they'll reach out to other West African states. There's a need to look at a new master plan for the entire aviation sector, which will look at the requirements for airline growth, for the regulator, for air navigation services provision, for airports development. It has to be done in a coordinated manner to ensure value for money and sustainable development. I'm very confident and optimistic about the outlook for 2017 in the aviation industry. We expect at least a 5% growth in passenger throughput. Last year, we had a marginal increase from the 2015 figures of 1.7. I think the total passenger throughput will be about 1.77. We expect to achieve at least a 5% growth in passenger numbers to about 1.85 million passengers. We are going to leverage on our current political stability. Indeed, Ghana is blessed. International goodwill and a liberalized air transport sector policy and a tourism potential to achieve growth of the industry. To this end, Ghana will be hosting a major international ICAO Air Transport Conference at the end of March this year, which will seek to bring all industry players and tourism agencies and the diaspora, including the Caribbean states, to look at connectivity within Africa and the growth of tourism potential between us and the diaspora. Is going to be a big event, and I believe the outcome of it will lead to further growth in our already vibrant aviation industry. On this note, I wish all stakeholders, including our valued passengers, a happy new year and God's blessings. Thank you very much.
My name is Nana Okatechie Enim the First. I am the National President of the Ghana Tourism Federation, GATOF for short. GATOF has a membership of 25 professional trade associations. Few to mention is Ghana Hotels, Car Rentals, Board of Airlines, Travel Agencies, Sky Club, Traditional Caterers, Drinking Bar, and what have you. When we quantify our membership in terms of individual, we're talking about close to 1 million. We play a key role as far as tourism development in this country is concerned. Last year, 2016, we undertook so many activities. That includes training, safety and security, talking about peaceful election in the country. We embarked on membership drive, cutting across the entire nation. We also work out closely with the Minister of Tourism, Culture and Creative Art in every policy that was developed. We also work closely with GTA to embark on the enforcement of 1% tourism levy. Every training, marketing, and promotion that was undertook by GTA, we partnered them. We also came out, developed a concept and guidelines to organize the Tourism Hall of Fame for the first time in this country. Though the ZUSO affected it much, but then taxes, multiplicity of taxes were a key area that made some of our businesses to go down to the drain. Electricity or energy is one key area that we normally use, especially with the hotels. Taxes on electricity was too much. Apart from the taxes, when you default and you are not able to pay on time, there is a penalty. And all these things are done without the involvement of the private sector or we, the operators. A lot of people want to come to Ghana, but their problem is how to acquire visas. Though we have visa on arrival, but we are having a lot of challenges getting them from people over there to come. Training has been another area that I think that we need to look at. The whole nation, we can only talk of only one recognized and accredited tourism and hospitality training school, and that is the HOTCAT. And even HOTCAT is not functional. We are going to talk to the car rentals. We are going to talk to the tour operators. We are going to talk to the hoteliers. We are going to talk to the tour guides. For every single member of the association or the federation to reduce or come out with a very modest package. And these packages will be sold at various institutions, schools. So at the end of the day, everybody will have a bite of the cake.
My name is Dr. Edward Ernest Akanyamike Jr. I'm the Greater Accra Regional Chairman of the Ghana Hotels Association. And I'd like to use this opportunity to wish all hoteliers a happy new year. More specifically, the members of the Ghana Hotels Association, both in Accra and across Ghana. I'm sure you will recollect that 2016 was quite a challenging year We had issues with power supply. We've had issues with value-added tax. We've had issues with our regulatory bodies, whom we call our partners. In light of that, we held a conference at Alisa Hotel on July 14th, where we outlined all the issues facing us as an industry. We have tabled these concerns to the relevant authorities, and we've been assured that they are working on it. So moving into 2017, we look forward to a more fruitful working relationship with the regulatory bodies. But I would also like to advise you, my members, that we are a law-abiding association, and I will expect every member to meet all the mandate or regulatory needs of the bodies that supervise us. Talking about EPA, talking about GTA licenses, talking about value, let's pay our taxes, and that's the only way that we can also receive the necessary support from the government. Thank you very much, and have a happy 2017. God bless you all.
Are they speaking your language? Articulating your aspirations for the industry? We hope you are enjoying yourself. Give us a minute. We'll be right back. This is Ghana Travels.
This program is brought to you by courtesy of the Tourism Development Fund, the Ghana Culture Fund, and the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority. Here are facts and figures about travel that will make you want to travel. Travel can help improve your problem-solving skills. 1 out of 8 jobs in the US depends on travel and tourism. Taking a vacation can lower your risk of heart disease. Studies show that money spent on travel makes you happier than money spent on material goods. Benefits of travel are almost immediate. After only a day or two, 89% of people experience significant drops in stress. Travel has been shown to help aid those suffering from depression, and travel has been shown to promote overall brain health. Couples who travel together have reported increased feelings of intimacy. Austrian citizens are said to have the most vacation time of any country. Austria guarantees workers a legal minimum of 22 paid vacation days and 13 paid holidays each year. France is the most visited country in the world, and the most visited city in the world as of 2015 data is Bangkok. Russia produces the most oxygen in the world. France covers the most time zones. With more than 3 million lakes, Canada has the most lakes in the world. Mongolia is the least densely populated place in the world. There are 4 people per square mile. Niger has the youngest population of any country, and India is the most diverse country in the world. Papua New Guinea has the largest number of languages spoken.
You are listening to CEOs and representatives of organizations and companies in the travel industry. They have good news for you. Take a listen.
My name is Stella Penting of Upstar Tours Limited. I'm the managing director. We are in tour operation. We do ground handling and all the services, including hotel accommodation, booking online. Many Ghanaians enjoy traveling, and you can tell from the weekends, funeral activities, weddings, moving from one corner to the other. But it appears that when we travel, we just focus on the function and not the environment. Because you can travel to Kwawu, for instance, and add a tour to it. Most people, however, don't travel because of cost element. I believe that if hotel rates were cheaper, if transport rates were cheaper, most people, perhaps with a bit of education, persuasion, will be able to move from one part to the other. TUGA tried to, that is Tour Operators Union of Ghana, we tried to establish a product called Know Your Country, Know Your Town. We started, but it appeared that the Ghanaians stood aloof and we're expecting the foreigners to board the buses. So it didn't go down well. We believe that as we go along, the Ministry of Education, together with the Tour Operators Union, can come up with policies. They can discuss so that this can be a policy for the nation. As we learn history, geography, and others, environmental science and things, we should move to the location, because seeing is believing. We have to work together so that people with knowledge of the products, that is tourism products, will be placed in the various districts as per the Act, the Tourism Act, so that we will be able to develop the products for ourselves and then for the international market. If we don't develop our products and only talk about one tree somewhere, I think it doesn't make sense traveling from Accra to see one tree. There should be additions, there should be value added to our products. I would like to wish all our partners a very happy new year. Prosperity is what we are striving for, cordiality in working, and professionalism in every aspect of our dealings, and also good health.